know some of you put up questions for me to answer, so I am answering them right now. The first question is from Steve Woodford, and he asked me about the song Can't Go Back. I put that song up about a year ago as kind of like a demo of one of the songs I was thinking about for the album. Can't Go Back didn't make the album, mainly because we felt that we had other songs that kind of fit the flow of it better. A lot of times songs don't make it just because either they don't go over well live, or they just don't really fit the flow of an album and we don't feel like they're kind of our best. So while I love Can't Go Back, I did try to play it live about 3 different times, and it was never anybody's favorite from the show. We kind of judge a lot by that. So fans, if you really like something live, always email me, because that can affect my decision of whether or not it goes on the album. We also judge it by, you know, how many fans kind of listen to it and respond to it on MySpace and stuff like that. And it just wasn't one of the songs that people really seemed to love. So I guess I'm sorry you missed out. But it may actually be going on a charity album later this year. So whether or not it goes on that would depend on if we can let it out to you guys. Philip Fisher asked me how Coachella went. For those of you that weren't able to come, it was awesome. We got to perform on the outdoor stage, so it was like this huge, huge stage. We weren't used to that. I was kind of sad that the sun decided to shine all over the stage. We were just soaked with sun the entire performance, which makes it harder for us to perform just because A, you can't see your pedals or anything, but also it just makes everything like really, really hot, because we always have like a black stage on the ground, so like everything gets kind of sticky, and the lights and everything, it makes it just hotter when the sun is like directly on you. So that part was kind of sucky, but other than that, it was good. And fans were also awesome at the festival. Like, people really came and stayed for the whole show, which I'm used to Warped Tour, in which case people like come for like 5 songs and then they'll like leave and then they'll come back and then they'll leave again and they'll come back. So these people really wanted to stay and like see the full show and take the ride with you, so that was really cool. Dan Oig, I think that's how you say it. Anyway, Dan, he asked me how I got onto Warped Tour, and that's kind of a funny story, actually, because I sang at one of my friend's weddings. Kevin, the head of the festival, was actually there. And so literally I wasn't supposed to sing at her wedding. It was one of those like kind of freak things. I went to her wedding, and like literally right after her ceremony, she comes up to me, she's like, "Oh my God, will you please sing for us?" She wanted me to sing it last. And I was like, couldn't you have told me this before? But of course, I ran up to my hotel room, got on my computer, like learned at last in like 5 minutes. And then just went up with her wedding band and was like, hopefully it's the right pitch. That was pretty funny. But Kevin was there, and so Kevin asked to hear my real music, because like the bride and groom were talking me up the whole night to him. They had worked on Warped Tour several years before as like road managers, so that's how they met. So that's why Kevin was there. And so I gave Kevin my CD and had my agents follow up with him, and that was kind of it. So really, I sang at my friend's wedding, and I got on the Kevin Says stage last year. It's very exciting. Paul Harper, you're the next question. You're the next contestant on Alana's Questions. Okay, Paul Harper asked me if Obsession was going to be released as a single in the UK. Singles are kind of a tricky thing right now. I'm not really sure. I'm trying actually to kind of get a little pub tour together in the UK for later on this year, so probably in like August or September, mainly just to kind of get things rolling over there. I don't have a record company in the UK right now, so I would have to kind of present myself to them before that would happen, unless I just kind of let it out on iTunes UK, which is not really something I'd like to do. I'd rather like fully do it. Hopefully I will have a song out in the UK soon, but it probably definitely won't be until next year that I'll have like a single going to radio and stuff like that. Can you turn my black